Hello team, this is Danny. I am the person that is in charge of the website, and I'm also one of the two that is helping create the videos that we will put up on the website, the other one being Kyle. And this is just going to be a short how-to on Camtasia. It should be really basic. It's not going to be a professional video. I'm probably going to make stupid jokes and stuff like that, but it is very simple for you to figure out what exactly you should do. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you where to download Camtasia. I'm going to minimize this right quick. And the website you need to go to is techsmith.com/camtasia.asp. Camtasia is spelled Camtasia, and all you need to do is download the 30-day trial and you should be good to go. You just install it from there. Realize that the 30-day trial means that it will last until the end of the semester from where we currently are right now. It will be necessary for you to download it so that we can record all the video documentation that is necessary for our project. Now, when we record these things, you'll need to record the video and the audio, although there is an option on Camtasia to where you can just record the video one time and then afterwards record the audio. It's probably not a very good idea because what you're doing is you're just commentating on what you see as opposed to just doing what you say. And it's probably a better idea to just go ahead and record what you say as you're doing it. It's fairly simple that way. So this is the interface for Camtasia. What you have here is you have the preview right here, which shows you the video that you have. You have the files that are associated with the entire project that you have open. The video file, the audio files, everything like that. And this right here shows your tracks, which video track, audio track. If you wanted to add different tracks, for instance, if I wanted to change my audio track to say something else, I could make an audio file and put that over the video file. And right here you have different options for your videos. For instance, I can record over it, which is voice narration. I can change the audio settings for my video. I can do zoom ins. I can do call outs, which is essentially just little notifications on the video, like look at this part right here or something like that. That all is a part of the editing process, which should be just taken care of by Kyle and I. We can get into that at a different time, but for now I need you to be able to figure out how to record videos. So what you'll need to do is you go to record the screen. You click record the screen and your Camtasia will go away. This is what pops up when you hit record now. You have your little audio on setting right here. If you click it, it turns it off. You don't record any audio. You click it and you get it on. You have your little volume thing right here. You can make it really soft or really loud. Typically you would just want to make it really loud. This is what you would use for your webcam if you had one. Since you're not really recording your face, you have no need to use a webcam. This is your area size right here. Right now we won't probably want to just leave it at full screen. If we wanted to make it smaller or zoom in or anything, we can do that in the editing process. However, if we just wanted to show little sections of the screen, you can just go to custom right here. Now this dimmed out portion over around the edges are the parts that are not going to be recorded, and the normal section is right here. If you wanted to move your area, you wait until you get your crossed arrows right here and you can move it around. You can also resize it and it'll show you the dimensions right here. This should be able to lock it or unlock it, so if you just wanted to increase the size this way, you can. So what will happen is you'll hit record and it should give you a nice little countdown clock letting you know when it's about time to record. It should be about 3 seconds. And it'll just start recording as you would any other time. There are a couple of options that you should do beforehand. If you go to Tools and options right here. And here you can figure out all the different things that will go on, what kind of file you want it. You want to probably keep it as camrec just so editing stays normalized. Your different inputs, for instance, you have your video input, your audio input, and webcam if you have it. You have different hotkeys. Now these are the different buttons that you can push during the recording process. By default, your record and pause button is F9. Your stop button is F10. Your marker button, which helps for the editing process. For instance, if you screw up, you can hit pause and then make a marker right there of this is where I'm starting again. And we also have different options for your program. Over here, this is the option for recording, which I have right now. However, there is also a way to keep it in your system tray, which should be right there. And this will let you know when it's recording, when it's not. It's helpful to keep it there. However, by default for Camtasia 7, it does not show there. So if you want to keep it there, there is a minimize to system tray. Initially, it's only minimized to taskbar, but you want to change it to minimize system tray. When you record, you'll want to make sure that it is, if recorder, it will be recorded for your minimize recorder. That's this little section right there. And you don't want it to be shown while you're recording. It just gets in the way and is unnecessary. So once you find all those options, you can just go back and then once again hit record, and you should be good to go. So after you record, you're going to need to send the files to either Kyle or I. And the best way to do such a thing is to go to File, Export Project as Zip. And what's going to happen is it's going to tell you this is where it's going to save. You're going to give it a title right here. Let's call this example. Example.zip, example 1, because I already created an example.zip, and click OK, and it's going to package it up into the zip file, and I'll show you the folder. Now as you're recording this, you're going to want to remember your public speaking skills. For instance, don't as I just did. And you're probably going to want to remember what you're going to say. After all, when you just mumble and no one can understand what you're saying, and it gets boring, and people start falling asleep, and nobody likes dead air. Just, yeah, don't do something like that. So when you're preparing for this, it might be a good idea to write down what you want to say to the people. Write down on some notes, make sure that you hit the points as necessary. Now as I said, when you save it, you're going to have a zip file, and what's going to happen is it's going to have the project file. That's the entire project. And it's going to have the video and audio files. Now right now all it shows is a camrec file. That's Camtasia's specific file necessary for you. But what happens is if you split the video and the audio, which is something that we could do, it'll show the video file and then it'll show the audio file, and you can combine it back again. But you need to send the entire zip file along with the camrec file or any other files that come with this to Kyle and I, because that's how we're going to edit the videos. Just so you know, the clip bin is what's going to have all your files there, your video, audio, captions, all that kind of stuff. Your library are different things that you can add into your video that come with Camtasia, or you decide to just go ahead and add. But this is where your main files should be, in the clip bin. Okay guys, that's all that is necessary for you to know right now. So this video has been edited a little bit that way so you can get a better understanding of what it's doing, also because I made quite a few mistakes. But that's the beauty of video editing. I'm going to upload the entire project into Google Docs, so if you want to see what all I did, you can. I'm also going to probably show the entire video unedited, just so you can get a good comparison of what's going on. And that's all I need you guys to know for right now. If you have any questions, shoot me an email at the one on Blackboard. Sorry, I'm not going to give it out on this video. Too many people can see it on YouTube. There's no need for me to put it on there. Alright guys, see you later. This video was created for the sole purpose of the capstone class at Durham Tech. It is not a professional recording. I just decided to make it. So if you want to use this, go right ahead. I will not stop you. After all, this is the internet and things are freely taken as they wish.